prophetic conversations about new patriotic party Flagbearership. Why will a prophet focus on something so micro, new patriotic party Flagbearership?
It's not micro. Everything that concerns man concerns God. God is interested in everything that concerns his people. So Matthew chapter 10 verse 30, the Bible said, even the number of hair on your head has been numbered. Now, if God would take significant interest in the number of hair, so maybe as you are brushing your hair, one falls, then God knows this number, hair number 622. If God thinks about it, then whatever that concerns the nation, God thinks about it. So God thinks about the new Patriotic Party, thinks about the NDC, think about everyone.
But you haven't written a book about the NDC.
I've written a book, only that it's not out.
In terms of the future of the NDC.
So I've had a lot of visions, and I was instructed by the Holy Spirit that all those things that he has spoken to me about, I should document them into a book. And so this book is just the first of many series. So there is a book for NDC, a book for 2028 election, a book for the nation Ghana. Now what's going to happen to Ghana?
When you see these prophecies of who is going to win the presidency, and the record shows that you have correctly prophesied 2020, including the parliament, which was divided into two, half, each party got half, and also 2016. When you prophesy these things, that God also tell you whether the president that you are prophesying that he will win will be a good president?
Okay, so there is something that many don't understand by the prophetic. Now, some believe that because they have been taken into a realm where they are privileged to know the past, to know the present, and to know the future, it means it is God's endorsement. But that is not true. So God can take me to a realm where from that vantage point, I am standing in the spirit. I am seeing what is going to happen to Ghana. That doesn't mean that God has endorsed that this must be what must happen to Ghana. So I'm here with you. If I leave your presence and I say anything, doesn't mean that you ask me to say it. I'll be able to describe what I see here, but you never ask me to tell people what I'm seeing. So in the same way, when God takes me to that spiritual realm and he gives me access into, for example, an election, he's trying to show me the choice of Ghanaians at the end of the day and not necessarily his choice. And there are seasons where God can show you the choice of Ghanaians, and that is already his choice too.
So sometimes the choice of men may not be the choice of God.
Definitely.
Are you able to know that as part of the prophecy as well?
Yes.
That this guy will win, but it's not God's choice.
Yeah.
God's choice is the one who lost.
Not necessarily. If it is God's choice, it will be the people's choice. But because God has given us our will, he has given us the power to make decisions, and he will endorse the decision. So with most of my experiences with the prophetic in terms of politics, I realized that God shows me what the majority of people agree to at the end of the day. So with the 2024 election, God showed me that the Ghanaians are going to vote. And look at what's going to happen. And I watched. And I saw Ghanaians voted. And when they were done voting, I saw they voted for NDC, both in the presidential and the parliamentary. And I just declared what I saw. But I can see that, and the Lord will say, that is also my will. But if I did not hear that is my will, I just declare what I see. I leave the rest for posterity to judge.